All right, happy Saturday. I am finally in a position in the apartment where hopefully the sun is not making my face dark, because my glycerin video, my face is a little bit dark. So welcome to my kitchen and my mirror. I am gonna do a little something different today. We're gonna do a reaction video to Benito Skinner's skincare routine that he filmed for himself for The Cut. By the way, my name is Dr. Shereene Idriss. I am a cosmetic dermatologist based in New York City. So welcome to my home. And hopefully this reaction video is one in which it is much more of a educational video, because I think through everybody's routine, we can learn one or two things. And if you just learn one thing, you're still getting out ahead. So let's jump in.
Hi everyone.
He's so cute. First of all, he's all teeth. I love him. He's so smiley and he just seems like he has such a positive energy. I don't even know this person, but I just have to say that I love his smile. I love his teeth. He's full of teeth. It reminds me of something about Mary. And yeah, I'm excited.
Welcome to my shitter. Let's do this. My name is Benito Skinner, aka Benny Drama, and I'm gonna walk you through my skincare routine today. Just so you know, this is an intense version. You're getting the Snyder cut.
Ooh, I'm excited because my husband's skincare routine, Lord knows I've tried, is pretty much as unintense as it gets, so I'm digging in.
I had cystic acne in high school and college. It was horrible. I feel you if you're going through that. It is literally hell. You don't want your friends getting too close to you. I stopped going out. I know, crazy, but it was truly so awful. And then I went on the devil's drug known as Accutane, and it did clear me up.
Of course it did. Of course it did. All right, Benito, thank you very much. The psychology of acne is not to be underestimated whatsoever. The psychology of any chronic skin condition, even psoriasis, eczema, acne, you name it, can really take a toll on one's mental well-being. And Benito here, Benny, is exactly the spokesperson for this. It's actually crazy how so overlooked it is. And what I will say, he is also touching on what he calls the devil's drug, aka Accutane, aka isotretinoin. So isotretinoin is a vitamin A derivative. It's actually the pill form of retin A, or tretinoin, basically our skin's miracle cream. And so it is a medication that is controversial. It is a medication that has a very bad rep, and it is a medication that I think is undeservedly feared, okay? What we do not know, we fear. And unfortunately, that is wrong, because it shouldn't be so feared. And I will tell you guys why. Accutane works in that it minimizes how much oil secretion your skin makes. And it's not a cure, because nothing is ever a cure, but it helps to decrease the severity of acne, putting people into remission 70 to 80% of the time, quote unquote, curing their acne. Accutane itself was the first brand that was launched by Roche, and it has since been discontinued. It's no longer available as Accutane. It is now available as generic names on the market. But for all intents and purposes, we're gonna just call it isotretinoin, and that is still widely available to prescribers, physicians, especially within the US, even and in Europe and abroad. The reason why it's controversial is twofold. Number one, it was first pulled from the market because many lawsuits claiming that it can cause suicidal ideation and initiate suicide basically in people. And that number two, it's been linked to irritable bowel disorder. Let's touch upon the suicidal thoughts and ideations first. Like I mentioned, the psychology of severe acne on patients is not to be underestimated. It takes a toll on people's self-esteem. It takes a toll on people's mental well-being. As although you might say it's vain, come on, get over yourself. It's not that easy to get over yourself when your face is blowing up and flaring up. And so people who have severe, moderate to severe acne tend to be depressed, whether or not they recognize it as actual depression. And within a group of depressed people, Suicidal ideation is inherently, unfortunately, higher than in a happy person or a person who is not affected by acne or depression. And so the fact that there were, I believe, 100 or so reported cases of suicidal ideation within a large group of patient population, you're talking about hundreds of thousands of patients, does not shock me because the pool is skewed. It is a skewed population to begin with. And I don't believe that correlation implies causation, number one. So if you are somebody who has really bad acne, is depressed, by all means, go see a psychiatrist, go see a psychologist, go see a therapist, get the help you need. But if after trying all the herbal remedies, changing your diet, topical treatment, over-the-counter creams, it still doesn't get better, do not be scared to see your local dermatologist in conjunction with a psych, so that you are being monitored by both. And if ever you decide you start the medication and you don't like it, you're not tied for life. You can cut it, stop it, and switch, and decide to get off it, and you will be okay. But find the person that you like who's gonna be able to hold your hand and see you through that treatment. Number two, regarding IBD, it does not cause irritable bowel disorder. Amr. Regarding IBD, honestly, why does he come up when I'm talking about irritable bowel disorder? He might as well just make me go to the bathroom. Regarding IBD, 0.44% of the population is 0.44% of the population is susceptible to getting irritable bowel disorder in their lifetime. Within the Accutane population, it's 0.46%. So again, those numbers do not imply to me that one causes the other. If you are somebody who has a family history and you know that you might be predisposed or prone to having IBD, obviously speak to a gastroenterologist, your primary care physician, and your dermatologist before signing up for Accutane. All right, my spiel is done. Let's jump in again.
Butter cleanser. A makeup artist had me do this once at a shoot. Brag. What's going on? And I could not believe how quickly it got all my makeup off. It was crazy. So when I shoot like Kardashian videos, or like Jenny, the TMI hairstylist.
So quickly, the Drunk Elephant, it retails for $34. I tried it. It didn't work that great for me. I wanted to love it because of the butter implication of it. Melting butter just sounds yummy on your face, and I love butter, but it was not so yummy for me, and I actually felt that it kind of made me break out a tiny bit a couple of days after using it every single day. And I'm not surprised because there's coconut oil in it, and coconut oil is known to be comedogenic, which I find surprising that he's using so much of because he has this history of acne. But again, he was on the Accutane, so that might be his saving grace.
Slather these on. In the shower, I use this PC Paula's Choice shave cream. I love it because every other shaving cream is like, we put menthol in this and it's gonna make you feel so good, man. It's got a scent and it's gonna get you your girl. Like, I don't need any of that shit.
I love him. He's right, you don't need any of that shit. There's nothing wrong with fragrance. There's nothing wrong with menthol if your skin can tolerate it. I actually enjoy a nice fragrance, but if you have very sensitive skin, you probably do not enjoy it at all. And so this shaving cream, which retails for $13, is one that I would say is great for sensitive skin. And it has skin soothing ingredients within its formulation, such as glycerin, allantoin, and aloe leaf. And again, it's for the fragrant-free, sensitive souls out there. But fragrance is not the devil. If you enjoy it, kudos to you. Have fun with it.
On my face. So I have really sensitive skin, and I also get perioral dermatitis. I'm a doctor, I forgot to tell you guys. But I get it like right here. So I can't have menthols or fragrance anywhere near my face, or it just immediately blows up and aggravates this area. To wash my face.
Correct him. Sorry, Benny, I love you, and you almost are a doctor because you spoke about that very eloquently. So perioral dermatitis is a condition that usually affects around the mouth. It can also happen around the eyes. It tends to occur mostly in women, but case in point, he's a man who also has it. So it can affect either gender, female or male, mostly female though. And it tends to be these equal-sized red dots that appear all of a sudden at the same time, equal in size and shape around the mouth. It's usually asymptomatic, can be itchy, can be a little irritated. Things that trigger it. Get ready and write this down. Steroids. If you're an asthmatic person, inhalers can also be long-term culprits of perioral dermatitis, in addition to topical steroids applied topically. Number 2, fluorinated, and I can never say that word, toothpaste. Not the fact that there's menthol in toothpaste, because he's talking about menthol, but the fact that it's fluorinated. Or if a toothpaste has SLS, which can be irritating, I have found, it can also trigger perioral dermatitis as well. And finally, oral contraceptive pills. Between melasma and perioral dermatitis, we have our work cut out for us. But yeah, and it's usually treated with oral antibiotics. Moving on.
I use the Cerave Hydrating Cleanser. I feel like I've used that for a really long time. All the TikTokers are posting about it, so it's sold out everywhere. It's like, it's the hot hype item of the year. In high school, I used things with like microbeads and papaya scent and destroyed my skin. So I'm happy for you. Just like leave 1 or 2 of those for me because I'm on my last barrel.
So quickly, Cerave Hydrating Cleanser, $15. It's loaded in ceramides and hyaluronic acid. It is what it is. Do I really care that much for it? Not really. Hyaluronic acid in a cleanser does not bother me so much because of the very short contact time it has with your skin. Plus, you're gonna be washing it off. So I'm not worried about any sort of pro-inflammatory issues. And it's probably giving a nice slip to the cleanser itself. But is it my first choice? No.
Dr. Barbara Stern Balancing
I liked you,
Toner.
Benny. I liked you.
I love this toner.
Until now.
It's so
Why?
amazing.
Why?
Because it doesn't
Why?
have any scent.
Why?
And it
I'm
has,
going into overload.
Let me see.
Why? Why?
Okay.
Why?
It's literally in
Why?
German. That's how you know it's good. But I know it has like hyaluronic acid. It's really calming. It doesn't dry out my skin. That's how you know it's good.
All right. Barbara Sturm, we're not gonna get into it, but this is $75 for a toner that has basically nothing. So I don't know if you like spending money on air, go ahead. It is in German. I mean, WTF, you have to have it in English if it's being sold in the US, regulations, but that is, you know, maybe he bought it in Germany. But here we go again with the hyaluronic acid. And quite frankly, if you have very sensitive skin, I don't know if it's something that I would pick. I think if he's looking for something soothing, the PC, Paula's Choice shaving cream, that he put on his face while he was shaving is probably soothing enough, especially if he's gonna be shaving every single day.
Next thing I'm gonna use is this Emerald Skin hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is so nice for just like a little plumping, makes you look like a little baby. So I put it all down my neck. I mean, we're getting somewhere. Stop! Oh, I'm literally so shy, you guys. I can't do this. Okay, so the next product
I can't get mad at him because I think I love him. All right, Benny, you've used hyaluronic acid serum in your cleanser. You've used hyaluronic acid in your toner. You've used now hyaluronic acid in its own serum. It's like enough. How much do you want? Do you want to absorb it and blow up like a sponge? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but it's okay. This particular serum is $98. I'm not impressed. It has 4 different types of hyaluronic acid. Wait, ooh, we're not gonna beat a dead horse. Go see the other videos.
Like, she's the one. This is the one. I learned about this from skincare with Hiram.
Hiram's probably gonna come up because he started with the Cerave cleanser. Just saying.
Leave my ass alone. Like, keep my name out your mouth. But hey, love you. It's the Great Barrier Relief from Crave Beauty. I love a pun. I love a play on words. They're crafty over there at Crave. I love it. I think this is a great product because of all of those peels and just constantly like ripping our skin off. We have to chill a little bit.
He's not wrong. You know, I think people are way overdoing too much of a good thing. HA being one of them, although it's not so much of a good thing, and exfoliating at like craziness. And so you do want to make sure that your skin is hydrated and being protected and being nourished and making sure your skin barrier is indeed intact. And Crave does have a really cool name. I do like that they called it the Great Barrier Relief. I do think that was very smart. That being said, I never tried this product myself. It retails for $28. It has a blend of 3 oils and niacinamide to fix your skin barrier, to basically tack it in and to even out your skin tone. It apparently is super lightweight. Again, I haven't tried it, so I cannot speak for it.
And I'll go up because, you know, Gwyneth told me to, so okay. A friend gave me this. It's the Augustine Spotter, the Rich Cream. And it's bougie. I know it's expensive. And I use it so
$265.
sparingly because when this runs out, I do think that I'll just be like at a lower level of happiness. But this cream really is so good. And it's helped.
All right, so he's talking about the Augustine Spotter, the Rich Cream. There are two creams per Augustine Spotter, the cream and the Rich Cream. The Rich Cream is more geared towards people with drier skin, and it is loaded in oils. I think I wrote this down. It has argan oil, avocado oil, and primrose oil. So again, kind of surprising for somebody who had really bad acne that he's so loading up on oil-based products, whether it's the butter, whether it's the Great Barrier Relief, or whether it's this Augustine Spotter Rich Cream. But maybe, again, because of the Accutane, he's now able to do so. I personally prefer the cream over the Rich Cream, especially because it also has retinol palmitate, which is, again, a vitamin A derivative. Over the Rich Cream, I tried the Rich Cream myself. I kind of broke out from it. So it was not something that I loved, but maybe for the neck and chest, especially as we get, you know, older and wiser in life and our oil production begins to go down, it might be nice for especially this area.
My perioral dermatitis. And as I said before, anything that helps this or keeps my skin clear, I'll do anything. If someone comes in this bathroom, I literally always want to monitor them because I know some of my girlies are heading straight for the water and they're caking their faces in it. The next thing I'm gonna do is a little bit of eye cream. I'm on my last drops of this, but it's the Shereene.
Why? Okay. Before he tells us which eye cream first, then moisturize, then sunscreen. Not do everything moisturized, then eye cream. I try to put this area first and seal it in if eye cream is your jam. Just saying.
Darden eye cream. I've used so many eye creams over the years because I do get a little blue under here. And I just never found one that was like actually good. I feel like they'll always say like plumping in this, or it'll just like curdle my makeup. I love that. That was a great image. Morning. It'll just like make your makeup look like shit if you have it. So this sits so well under makeup. It does make me look bright, youthful. It makes me look 16.
He is a fetus though.
I am 16. So yeah, I'm gonna use like the last drops of this product that I have. Do you see that? Do you see that butter?
He is glistening.
Okay, I'm booking a CW high school drama today. Let's go. Oh, okay. But you bitches didn't think I was gonna forget this, and you wanted me to forget it. You wanted to read my ass. But here it is. I use sunscreen. Supergoop Play. Shereene Darden is the one who recommended this to me. She sent this to me. So thank you, Shereene. You protect me. You always have, always will. But this is a great sun.
Kudos to him for putting the sunscreen on last, because that is how it should go on. Otherwise, you're wearing your underwear over your pants, and it does not make sense. And so sunscreen is always the last step of your skincare routine. And quite frankly, this kid or guy or man or whatever has amazing skin for 27 years old. It's still young, but he does look like a fetus. He honestly does look like he's 16 and should get that role on the CW. So I am all for the fact that he's wearing the sunscreen, and I did want to go after him for forgetting it, but he got me. I can't. I have nothing to say.
Sunscreen, I feel like what I like about this sunscreen is that it doesn't take away all the work that we've done to be glowy, absolutely dripping sweat in your bathroom that I've done for this skincare. So
the reason it doesn't is because it is a chemical-based sunscreen, and I hate that word, but basically it is not zinc and it is not titanium, and that is the washer and dryer in the background.
I love this. This is my fave sunscreen at the moment, and I've gotten a lot of people hooked on it. That's my skincare routine. It's definitely intense. When I had really bad acne, I remember feeling like it was so spotlighted, like I just noticed. And I remember bringing it up to a friend and she said, like, I've literally never noticed your skin. Like, I don't care about your skin. So I think the key to just remind yourself is that no one is looking at it like you are. And I know you want to have clear skin. I so feel that, but there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to find what works for you. And I highly recommend going to a derm esthetician and figuring out what that looks like. Oh my God, I got really. My last thing, so throughout the day, I use this Tower 28 spray, just because it's like non-scented. And
why are you putting the spray after the sunscreen? That should have been the first thing you put on your skincare routine. You had me and you just basically crumbled. Although you can use the Tower 28 throughout the day, fine if you need something to mist your skin with, but that should have been one of the first steps you do in your skincare routine. It's okay though. It has hypochlorous acid. It is a type of acid that is supposed to help even out your skin biome and get rid of the bad bacteria while leaving behind the good bacteria. I can do a deeper dive some other day. But Benny, you were so close to being in near 10 with your 10 products, ish. I was being nice because I genuinely, I kind of like you and I don't even know you, which is weird.
Oh shit. Like, oh. Okay, thank you, the cut. I'm soaking wet. I literally am so hot in this bathroom. But this was so much fun. Like, I'm a donut.
He is a glazed donut.
Love you. Mwah. Bye.
I love him.
Hi.
So that was Benny. I think I've fallen in love with him. He just looks like he radiates light. And quite frankly, he's funny. He's really funny. But he made a few little faux pas, which is fine. We'll forgive him. And I'm still very proud of him though for trying nearly almost ending it with the sunscreen. On that note, I am Dr. Shereene Idriss. I hope this was educational as much as it was fun, and I will see you next week.